Hey, what's up guys? Mike McCabe here, and welcome to a very special video. Today we're going to be talking about top 5 moments that happened in our previous recorded Sasuke Ninja Warrior tournaments, as a little way to get hyped for the upcoming tournament this Friday. We're going to be recording on Friday, and then hopefully it will be posted by Saturday. So I'm going to be talking about what happened in each stage, or some parts of the stage that I find interesting, so be careful of spoilers. Spoiler warning. If you haven't watched them yet, go watch them before you listen to this. But if you already have seen them, that's great. Let's get to the countdown. Starting at number 5 is Infinite's Veil on the jump hang. This happened back in Sasuke number 12, back in stage 1. Unfortunately, most of the first round in stage 1 was lost, but aside from this clip here during his redo where he fails the rolling log because he kept complaining about the so-called facts and other heap of bullcrap. Then we moved on to the final round in stage 1 where they started at the jump hang. I counted him down and I said go, but he kept taking way too long to even make a move because he kept blabbing and blabbing. But here he finally makes a run toward the jump hang. He gets ready to jump, but he just doesn't even make it onto the net. He just goes right into the pool. And then the funny part was he tries to argue his case on how impossible it is and how this and that and this and that. It was just all boring, and I just found it pretty hilarious how he tries to plead his case like, you know, a so-called fact checker, but hey, what are you gonna do? At number 4 is the ultimate cliffhanger fails. This happened back in Sasuke number 12 that I recorded during stage 2 filming, and this was between Christian and the reigning champ, Gargar, otherwise known as Xavier. And in this stage, Jakari decided to put in the most deadliest of all of the cliffhanger family members, the ultimate cliffhanger. Christian and Xavier tried their hardest to conquer this obstacle, but no matter how hard they tried and how hard they fought through this, they both ended up falling into the drink, which was unfortunate because hopefully we were praying to get some actual success here on the Ultimate Cliffhanger, but the Ultimate Cliffhanger still does its job, and whenever Xavier falls on this, he gets pretty mad, though understandably because it's hard as heck. But Christian just keeps going with his head held high. But then Xavier still needs to get a little confidence in himself, but I'm sure he will. At number 3 is Chef's early dismount. This happened back in Sasuke 13, stage 1, where our dear friend Chef Curry Jr. decided to try his luck and compete again in this awesome Sasuke tournament. He was determined to get through and beat everyone else, but then toward the end of one of the rounds in stage 1, he had to go across the log grip, this time with minecarts. But unfortunately, when he tried dismounting the first one to go to the second, he dismounted a little too early and ended up screwing himself over. This is what happens when you try to show off like that, but hey, it might not have been his fault, but hell, what do I know? At number 2, this is a difficult one for me to mention, but number 2 is Clock beats Gargar. This happened back in Sasuke 13 on the final stage, where it was a big ultimate battle between Xavier and Christian to see who would be first to conquer Mount Midoriyama. They only had 15 seconds to make it up the heavenly ladder and the rope climb and to hit the buzzer before time's up. Christian made his final attempt, but sadly he failed, and then Gar made his attempt, but what looked like to be a Kanzen Seiha, sadly he lost out by 1 millisecond, and this is a really hard for me to talk about. I'm not trying to provoke you, Xavier, if you're watching this. This was just one of our most heartbreaking losses that we've ever had here on the history of the very short history that since we started. You could thank Jakari for that one, but yeah, I'm just gonna end it right there. And finally, at number 1, the top favorite moment from Sasuke is Epic Dude's Rage Quit. This happened in Sasuke 14 in Stage 1, where it was between Do the Kiwi, Xavier, and Epic Dude. Epic Dude wasn't really doing well because he failed on the quad steps in round 1, and then it was finally time for the second round of 4 that we were having this time because we changed the rules around. And when it was finally time for Epic Dude's attempt to go onto the Elytra glider, I counted him down, and then I said go, and he was off. But unfortunately, we had some difficulties where he didn't have the privilege to open the chest to get the Elytra wings. But then we quickly fixed that, and instead of just talking about it, I'm gonna let you watch this.
What the heck was that? Pause! What was that? What was that? Oh, rage quit, rage quit, rage quit, rage quit! We got a rage quitter! That means Gargar is the victor of round number 2!
So yeah, after that little event, Epic Dude was so embarrassed by his performance that he rage quit from the game and has now gone into retirement.
And there you have it, folks. Those are my top 5 favorite moments from the recorded Sasuke tournaments. But please don't leave yet. We're not done yet. Before you guys go, we have a little treat for you. After Kiwi's unfortunate loss, he griefed one of Jakari's sets while we were working on it. So I added some lyrics to the Force May song we used. Taki! Roll the tape!
We are in the Sasuke walking around, but our friend Kiwi cannot be found. We've been looking up and we've been looking down, but there's no sign of that 9-year-old clown. He was once all cool, but now he rages at everything we do. We have heard the obstacles here can be hell. Will the little boy be fine by himself? But he is bad. He's to get good. He's to get good. He's bad. He's bad. He's bad. Kitchen for the when we find the kid, we got to say his little freak out was not so yay. Laid up in our beds with a bad headache. It's quite a wonder that we are not dead. We're a little bitter, yes it may seem, but rather than scream, we gotta bring him back. Now we could not tell you whether he's going to get his revenge or will he make it through. But probably not. But we gotta find him for what he did. It's worse than dealing with other shit. Much as we'd love stopping to make bouquets, must find his little S before he strikes again, yeah.